If you know anything about the Majestic Hotel, or Hotel Majestic from Philadelphia, which I think was on Broad and Girard, built as a mansion for some rich guy, later turned into a hotel, demolished in the 70s. I've got a blog where I'm trying to collect all the information that I can find about this hotel and recreate what it must have been like. There's some photos there, there's some postcards. I've stolen stuff from across the internet. I'm just putting it in one place. So if you have any info, let me know. You can comment on this video. Thanks. Today is May 1st, 2025. It's 9:25 p.m. I just finished, and then there were none. It was good. It didn't grip me entirely like her other stories so far. I think because there wasn't a detective in it, I didn't really have anything to follow. Like, I kind of was the detective, but I was a bad detective, and I wasn't really figuring it out along the way. But the one thing I really enjoyed was I kind of did have a detective partner while reading this. This book belonged to Sasha before me, and I think this version was printed in 2011? Yes. Not sure if Sasha owned this in 2011 or if she got it from someone else, and it was interesting reading alongside this person because we reached the same moments at the same time, same mysteries, same conclusions. And her notes were kind of helpful for me occasionally, honestly, because I would read something and it didn't quite click yet, and then I read her note and I was like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to take away from this. Yes. Right here, she highlights this sentence, and then she writes justice! Exclamation point. And that was the same moment where I was like, oh, yes, justice. And it was cool to, I don't know, have that at the same time. Bloor? Question mark? 2 question marks, though? Or does she speak Spanish? Maybe. But how odd. I'm almost happy. It's probably false hope. I don't know. I like that. Very blunt. It was good. Not the best book, but it was increased in enjoyment because I was reading it alongside someone who read it before me. It's like a Need for Speed. There's a Need for Speed PlayStation 2 game where I think your previous run or like your high score, there'd be a ghost car that would play through it, if I'm remembering correctly. And it kind of felt like I was reading like the ghost version of the person reading this book. I hope that Sasha is still alive. Don't think they'd ever find this, but Sasha, thank you for the notes. It was enjoyable reading it together.
Just got done, and then there were none. Reading with you has been fun. Thank you for the highlights and words. I'm glad you read it all first. It wasn't my favorite book, but I took the plot hooks. Yeah, one by one they all died. They return their stolen lives. Next time you're out solving crime, I'll read with you line by line, line by line. turn the story in lies. Amidst time you're out solving crimes. I'll read with you line by line. Line by line. One by one, till they all die. In every time, they're stolen lives. One by one, they all die. Line by line, line by line.
Yeah. So now I'm done that, and I can go back to reading the Lawrence Block Matthew Scudder novels, which I'm really enjoying. Appreciate April was a success. There were a lot of things that happened that I appreciate. Most notably the RV trip. But I appreciate the gaming PC that I got. I appreciate all the games, right? I appreciate we watched The Naked Gun on Monday. And we moved the couch in Andy's basement. We moved the chair, and it got real cozy, and it felt like Crease again, the same layout. And it's funny, laughed out loud a lot. Great movie. And I appreciate that. There's tons of things. Lots of things to appreciate, and I did appreciate them. And now it is May. It's May 1st, and I still have not figured out what May is going to be. I thought mindful May, right? But I don't know. I think I'm already kind of a mindful person. At least when I'm alone here, it's easy to be more mindful. But I thought movement May, get out, exercise. But that I don't know if having a theme for the month is enough for me to actually go do it. I am moving more, but I'm not ready to just start jogging every morning for reasons that are probably not great reasons, but I still use them to talk myself out of it. Like, oh, if I wake up early and I exercise, then I have to take a shower in the morning. That means I have to get up earlier to have time to exercise and shower. And then, I don't know, I just don't want to be gross all day. And I don't want to have to wake up that early because then I have to go to sleep early. And sometimes I want to stay up late so I can watch movies and play games. And I'm sure there's an easy solution, but I don't know what May is yet. Mindful May, movement May, make a something May. I could check things off my list here. That would be nice. Make progress May. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be May. Maybe I don't need a theme for this month. Maybe it's time to just enjoy the games I have and not feel terrible about not doing anything. Before I forget, someone emailed me about the Hotel Majestic. I've never mentioned this in a video. Maybe I'll put something at the beginning of the video. Someone recently reached out to me saying that they have a transom, which is like a little window that goes above a door, and it's a stained glass window. They said they have it. They said in the 70s, their husband, when they were a kid, went with their mom and took things. So I don't know if it's true, but if you have any way of verifying, that would be helpful. Yeah, so that was cool. They're offering to sell it. I don't think I'm going to buy it because I can't imagine it'll be cheap. Because looking at other ones on eBay is very expensive. And I don't know what I would even do with a door-sized, door-width piece of stained glass. Yeah. I definitely would have forgot to talk about that later, so that's good. One by one, they all die. Line by line, line by line. It's been stuck in my head. So I finished that song today. Today's the 2nd. And I'm very happy with it, actually. The verse sucks. I just had to make something. I really just wrote a chorus. And I like just adding stuff to the chorus. That's the only part I enjoy about writing songs, is the chorus. And I write the chorus first. And I know Peter feels similarly. And you can tell in our songs especially, when all we had was a chorus, but you can tell in like the best songs, uh, or those catchy songs, where you know they had when they started that song was a chorus, and they had to fight to find a verse. And I feel very similarly, but I'm happy with that one, and I'm happy with the little video I did. I put a little extra work into it this time because I'm only making a video a week. I can just what's the word I'm looking for? Chip. I guess I can chip away at it throughout the week, and that makes it a lot easier. And I can do it during work, so that's even better. I don't have to go late into the night editing. Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm happy with that one. It's been hot. It's been very hot. So hot that it's kind of tough to sleep. I have an air conditioner right here, but I have not put it in yet because, one, I don't want to pay the electricity because I'll have it on when I don't really need it for comfort, but it should be more of a necessity, I think, if I'm spending money. And, well, it's also noisy. That's one thing. And then the third is I have to have the window open to have it in, and that's going to let hot air in. It might let bugs in, and it's just going to be noisier in general. I like opening the window when there's a cool breeze. I don't want it open all the time because it'll get hot, and then I'll have to turn it on. So I'm going to try to make do. The fan and then both windows open is helping, but it is warm. Yeah. Ordered food today. Played some games. I don't think I'm gonna do much else. It's a me weekend, and it was fun making this video. It was fun making a song in a week, and I'll try to keep doing it. A video a week with a song. I like that idea. Yeah. That's it. I think that is the end of the video. So I'm going to keep talking until it cuts out my voice as an interesting